you are clearly entitled to speak your mind on any and all subjects as an individual, but I fear it is limiting to some degree the interest in the Berkshire stock on principle for some people. While being a public company CEO, should some of the political dialogue be somewhat muted for the betterment of the company and its share price?
Yeah, that's a question that's raised frequently. But I really, in the end, I don't think that the CEOs of any of the companies that we own stock in should in any way have their citizenship restricted. And I mean, we did not. You know, people are perfectly willing. You know, it's fine if they disagree with us. I think it's kind of silly. It's irrelevant. I mean, and if you start selecting your investments or your friends or your neighbors based on trying to get people that agree with you totally, you're going to live a pretty peculiar life, I think.
This is freedom of speech. I'm allowed to say what I want.
You absolutely are, but I'm trying to understand why you do, because you have to know it makes you a lightning rod for criticism. I mean, do you like that? You know, do your tweets hurt the company? Are there Tesla owners who say, I don't agree with his political position because, and I know it because he shares so much of it? You want to share what you have to say?
I'll say what I want to say, and if the consequence of that is losing money, so be it.
I don't put my citizenship in a blind trust when I take the job as CEO of Berkshire. But I've also learned that you can make a whole lot more people sustainably mad than you can make temporarily happy by speaking on any subject. And on certain subjects, they will take it out on our companies. And that means that the people that are employed by us, some of them we would end up letting go. It means that the shareholders get hurt. And do I really think that it's so important that I talk on every possible subject that people can get very upset about, whether they should be asked to pay that price? And I've come to the conclusion the answer is no. Why in the world do I want to hurt the people in that other room that do all kinds of things for Berkshire? Why do I want to hurt you because I say something that 20% of the country is going to instantly disagree with, and sometimes they will be so upset about it that they will try and take it out. And since they can't scream at me, they may have campaigns against their companies or anything else. So I think it applies to me. I'm not going to go around and take positions where instead of saying Warren Buffett says, it will say, you know, Berkshire Hathaway or Warren Buffett of Berkshire Hathaway. And I do not want to make the lives of you and I just decided I'm not going to be doing that. And if I want to do that, I should quit my job. And if I think speaking out is that important, I'll give up what I love the most, which is having this job. I don't want to do that. So I've decidedly backed off. I don't want to say anything that will get attributed basically to Berkshire and have somebody else bear the consequences of what I talk about. And it's just a territory that we're not going to get into. Charlie, how do you feel about that?
Well, even more than you, I have to be very careful about what I say.
Now, the easiest thing to do is to basically shut up and not have a bunch of people facing consequences that they didn't ask for in the first place. So, but I'm glad you asked that question. That is a good question, and I probably thought more about that question than I think about whether this stock or that stock is cheap.